want to make that like a life endeavor. I know that's very challenging. And I sort of feel like there was a connected line. It was like, all right, you love this thing that is flow, and how are you going to put the two together? And they are very different, but they're also aligned in a lot of places. So I'm curious, did your experience as an athlete, and then you had this traumatic experience and moved more firmly into the sciences, like intellectually, what was that like? Do you think there was a lot of overlap, and sort of what kept you going in that space?
Yeah, for me, I think that my time playing football at Georgetown and before really taught me about how to grind and just like how to keep working hard. We had a motto my freshman year that effort equals results. And if you put in a lot of hard work, you're going to get results. And the reality is we put a ton of hard work in, and it didn't turn into results. We won like 3 games that season, and we never really had great seasons while I was at Georgetown. The team is subsequently improved, but the takeaway from that was basically like, you've got to grind and you've got to grind, you've got to grind for the hope and the possibility of success or results, but they're not guaranteed. You can grind as hard as you want. And so it really kind of instilled in me this sort of like, I learned how to grind, like work really, really hard. And I was pre-med while I was at Georgetown, and I lost my mom to cancer, as I mentioned, and started an organization while I was at Georgetown called AMF, for grieving college students, to support college students coping with the illness or death of a loved one. And I learned how to just work around the clock, and sort of I talk a little in the book about this kind of circuit that I think you're referring to, and that's that when you're hopeful about something and you then start taking action, and then you can see some progress towards that which you're hoping for, which kind of inspires you to work a little bit harder.